Hey Sharp Growth Photo Challengers, welcome to week number 11, black and white. I'm sorry if you're watching these all in order. I tend to repeat myself at the very beginning. I'll try to minimize that a little bit. But this week was black and white, so I challenged people to take some black and white shots, some new black and white shots, or take old shots and that were just in color and convert them to black and white to see if that makes things better. And if they did, send them along. So I love how so many new people are in on this challenge this week. Without any further ado, let's just jump right into Bang Lie. Why am I not? Flickr unfollows people. I know it because I follow these people every single week. I'm following you now again. Hey Bang, thank you for submitting for yet another week. I know that you were looking forward to some black and white action. That sounds incredibly bad, especially, and it had to happen on your critique. Thanks very much for that. Some black and white photography action because I know that you submitted some in the past and I've seen some of your shots before. So this one here, it's blurry. It's out of focus. That it immediately, it draws a line through it for me. But I'll continue a little bit more. Actually, this isn't your strongest. I'm not sure what this moment is right here. I do like the black and whiteness of it, but as a photo, I'm not sure. We're losing what is he looking at in his hand right there? What are we looking at? What's this person sprouting out of his head over here? And then it's also out of focus. So really, not your strongest. I'll move on from that. There we go. There's some strong bang in action. All right, and I like. By the way, when you're shooting portraits or individual people, I like, often you can get up to 2.8. However, it's fine. I noticed that you choose f4 here. It's absolutely fine to pick f4 or 5.6, be a little bit safer, so that your shots, if you find your shots are constantly being coming out of focus, give yourself a little bit of that wiggle room. This one, look at this. Eye contact. Immediately, it's a powerful connection with her. I don't know what you did to capture this moment here, but that is a great shot. I love that her hair is just all over the place. I really dig the black and white. The black and white just makes the eyes just snap right out like that. It makes it really powerful. I like that very much. Huge improvement over, like, there's this. I feel I'm not criticizing this gentleman here. He looks very handsome, but then boom. This one, it's in sharp focus. The black and white really lends itself to it. It's a great moment captured. You connect with the subject. Fantastic. Oh, hey, Danny. I think I actually recognize this shot too. I think this became his portrait shot, eventually his profile shot. So, all right, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of portraits from you this week as well, because, hey, black and white portraits, what looks better? So, okay, this one here, cool, again, yep, you got him smiling, got him connecting to the camera, nice front and centered. That is actually a really well made profile shot. It's a little bit dark in the eyes, but that's not a big deal at all. And this one, F5, properly exposed. It looks great. Does it need to be in black and white? Not necessarily, but look at what the black and white actually does too. I'm willing to bet that the color one, you don't really notice the scruff as much. So overall, just look at the texture that's popping out when you convert it to black and white. I think that's that's one of the things I really love about black and white images. Fantastic. Look at that. Sharp detail texture all over the place thanks to black and whiteness. This is great. At f5 and at 38 mil. Okay, yeah, that's great. Did you crop this? This doesn't look right, dude. I'm gonna look at your messages here. Sorry, my camera blocks. Camera actually blocks my no pixel landscape this time. I want to focus on capturing moments of time with people. Okay, so they are more portraits. This looks cropped. I wonder if you did. I hope you didn't. But in any case, yeah, look. Like I said, look at this. Black and white just really makes these things pop. It adds so much more emotion to this. Look at you see the age on her face and the fine hairs on her head. I think it does so very, very much. Plus, again, I think you notice the eyes a lot more as well. Yeah, that's a nice moment captured. I love what's going on here. Repeat. This is a repeat, dude. I've seen this one before. But, okay, I think we'll go into this one again. I think you definitely have cropped this one, because I remember seeing this one before. Okay, I'm not totally against cropping. I'm not saying you should never do it. I just try to say don't do it because... don't rely on cropping, because then it takes away from the ability to take the shot in the first place. But so now that you have cropped it, knowing what I knew what it looked like before, yeah, you cut out some of the stairs here, and it makes it a stronger portrait overall because there's less business going on the outside. You don't quite register the stairs; they do truly become part of the background, not so much a domineering part of the image itself. And again, look at all the character that appears in the face here, and that little spark of light in his eyes. I like it. I like it very much. Hey, I recognize this one. So Bang came out onto a photo shoot that we had set up a couple weeks ago, the day before I actually flew out to Florida. It was a spring photo shoot for a fashion company, or a clothing store in town called Grey Rock. More shots like those are going to be popping up on the Facebook page and blog momentarily, maybe in the next week. That's a moment for me. But this is the beautiful Morgan. Okay, and she was a fantastic model that day. We went out to the park, and thank God she was as gorgeous as she was, because the park itself wasn't looking as spring-ish as I wanted it to, but she made the photos really pop. So this one here, hey, this is the 70 to 200. Okay, dig it. And this is all the way open at 2.8 manual. Great. And yeah, again, this one doesn't need to be black and white. It was a spring shot, so it needed color. Most spring shots do need color, but see what happens when you convert it to black and white. It becomes a completely different image here. There's a lot more that could be interpreted when you convert it to black and white. And also, you got to pay attention to what the person's wearing as well. I like how she's wearing something dark, so obviously her face is going to pop out a little bit more. If she was wearing a white shirt, don't convert it to black and white, because then it's just going to she'll become a white blob with the white shirt, the white face, and it just doesn't work. But this one here, it's kind of a nice moment that you've captured here. She's looking down. Usually you want the subject making eye contact with you, but it's a moment where it does feel like there's kind of something going on there. There is kind of a story to be felt there. I'm a little biased because I was there. I know what we were shooting, but it was pretty solid. That's a solid shot, man. So looking back, which one was my favorite? Oh, it's a tough toss-up. Oh, between this one, I think I'm gonna have to go with this one here. Even though it does feel like it is cropped, I like the moment captured. I like the expression. I just like everything that's going on with this, and I think black and white really lends itself well to it. So thank you very much, Bang, for submitting this week. If you want to try and get more people in on the challenge or find out more about it, head on over to sharpgoat.com/blog. More notes, challenges, and critiques go up there every week. So stick around for more Sharp Goat photo challenges coming up, and we'll see you next week.